So, good morning, dear teachers. I'm very happy to meet you all through this YouTube video. And this is very crucial time for us, all of us spending our time at home and locked down during this pandemic period. As teachers, we have to complete our syllabus during this lockdown period. So, there are some apps, among them one which is most used is Zoom mobile app. So here I'm going to explain to you how to use this Zoom mobile app basic version. So as soon as you log into Zoom app, so these are the options that you see here. So first one is new meeting, second one join, and third one is schedule. First let us explain how to use this join. This join tool you can use to join any meeting. So that meeting ID and the password and the invitation can be sent by the teachers to the students. The students, those who join in the meeting, so they have to click this option and then it enters inside. So there, what we have to do. So this is the next window which comes. So meeting ID, which is provided by the teacher. So the teacher provides the meeting ID and the password through WhatsApp or SMS or email, anything. So the students, they can enter the meeting ID here and then join with a personal link name. So this name should be typed by the students. Unless the students don't type their name, it is very difficult for the teacher to find out. So he can. Next, we have to click join meeting. Next, the meeting preparing, buffering signal runs here. Next, the meeting password has also been sent by the teacher. So the students, they enter meeting password here. For each and every meeting, we can set the passwords. And the next option, the first window is scheduling a meeting. So when you schedule a meeting, you can schedule a meeting just one day before or 1 week before, even 1 month before using Google Calendar. So when I click on this option, schedule a meeting, it goes to this page. So the first information asked from us is the caption or title of the meeting or the class that which you are going to teach, maybe chemistry or physics or maths or language or your general body meeting or staff meeting, anything you can enter the title of the meeting. Next, date option. So it is when you click on this, you get a small calendar. From there, you can pick up the date in which you would like to conduct meeting or classroom. Next, it goes to from which time. So basically now the Zoom allows us to use only 40 minutes as a free basic user. So we can set up to only 40 minutes duration and then repeat. If you want to use the same timing for every day, you can use this. Otherwise, you keep it never. Next, you enable this option, use personal meeting ID. Next, meeting password. If you enable for each and every meeting, you can set a password. So here just I have typed a password KVIS. So the same password and meeting ID will be shown or sent to the students through WhatsApp or mail, or SMS, etc. Next, host video is on so that the meeting is conducted by the host so he can show himself, and the participant video on. The participants, those who are attending the class or meeting, their video also we can keep it on. The next option, so I have to click done. So after entering all these details here, just I click on done here. So after that, this page a window appears on your mobile phone. So there what you have to do, you can invite through email, or so just if you want to send it through WhatsApp, and if you want some more few options, so just you click over it here in the blank space here, just you click, and then you get this start meeting or add it to calendar, add invitees or delete meeting. So just you click add invitees. So it goes to this place. Add invitees via Gmail, email, messages, or copy to clipboard. So I would like to send the invitation through WhatsApp, because some of the schools, even our schools, we have our own WhatsApp, classroom WhatsApp groups, teachers groups we have. So just I click on this copy to clipboard, and then so it is copied in the clipboard. So just I'm opening the WhatsApp page. This is my school KVIS grade 9C. So there, just if you click on this, if you keep your finger on this place for a longer time, this four options appear. So you click paste. So the meeting ID gets pasted over here as this, like this. The next I can send it. So now we can see the invitation is sent. So here the meetings page, the first page, when I click meetings, when I click here, so 11 p.m. I have scheduled a meeting, and then this is Paul Chisholm from Zoom video, and meeting ID is there, password that I had already sent through WhatsApp. So just I can click over this start the meeting, it starts. Otherwise, even you can also straight away come from the WhatsApp link which you had sent. There also you yourself as a host, you can click, and from there it starts. No need to go here. And then this is the first page, basic your profile page. Settings option is there, the first page itself. So there are some options. Contacts, you can also add your contacts from the phone and other things. Next, meeting, and then chat. So I am clicking on the meeting settings. So before starting any class or meeting, we can set, there are some options. So when I click over this meeting, okay, it comes to this page. So auto connect to audio, use internet. If you use this, if you enable this option, use internet, so you don't need to use your headphone for audio to listen to, or to add the audio to your phone or PC. So if I enable this use internet, you uses the microphone which your PC has or your mobile phone has. So you can keep your mobile phone just 1 meter or half a meter away from you, and you can sit over a table and you can explain and teach. All these options are available. Next, always mute my microphone during the meeting. If you want, you can use this. Turn off my video also is there. Always show video preview so that you can see yourself in the phone. Show non-video participants. So if some kids, they don't show their video, so just they keep their name and picture, and then they go and then they do all the mischievous at home. So in those cases, if I enable this show non-video participants, so it shows their name with that, so we can know that some person is present there. Show name when participants join, so this is another option. The next, if we enable this option, auto copy invite link, if I enable this, it automatically copies the link which can be sent over SMS or WhatsApp, email, etc. The next one is down the same page, meeting settings. Show, okay, these things we have seen. Closed captioning, use original sound, show my connected time. If I enable this sound, so the app itself, it has got a feature to filter the unwanted noises or voices. So if you enable, you may lose those options. So this next one, if you have to enable, show my connected time. You can enable it. So when you are enabling this, so it shows the timing of duration which you conduct class. So this is how it appears on the screen. So this is audio, and by clicking over this you can change front and back cameras. And then this is zoom. Here the time runs. So 44 seconds have been passed so far. Okay. And then this is how it looks. So this is my laptop screen, which I'm showing here through the mobile phone. Just I have taken some screenshots to explain to you. So next, this is mute. By clicking over this, I can set up audio, here video. This option is to share the screen. This is to see how many participants are there, and there are more options. Let us see one by one. So first, when I click over this participants option down, so I get, so as a host only me is there as a host, so nobody has joined so far. So here, this is my microphone is on, so it shows green color. This is my video which is on. So here I can invite, mute, unmute, all those options are there. So this is when the students they enter. So it shows when I click on the participants option down. So there is a drop down menu which shows how many students are there. Okay, who else are talking and whose videos are on and who is sending messages. This option. So participants one. Now, if I want to mute somebody here, this option. If I want to mute all the persons, or those who are participating, or those who are creating unnecessary noises, especially the children at home. So if I click this mute all, I get this window, pop-up window. Through this window, if I disable this, other participants unmute themselves. The participants or students, they cannot unmute on their own unless the host approves or enables or disables. Right? So I click OK. So it is controlled by the host. So next option is if I click on this more button, so we get all this disconnect audio, chat, and meeting settings. So these are the symbols. If a student answers better, I can use this emoji as we use in the Facebook or WhatsApp, etc. So this emoji is well done, very good. Like that, we can clap. All those options are here. Next, disconnect audio. You can disconnect your audio. This is chat. So there are some settings regarding chat and meeting settings. So first, I am clicking over this chat option. So when I click on chat, this is how it comes. So send to everyone. So I would like to send this note, take pen and paper to all the participants. I can send, type it over here and send it goes to everyone. So here also I can choose the persons or participants. Privately also I can send messages. And then meeting settings. Next option is meeting settings. This one, participants, meeting settings. This is just before every meeting that you have to see to this, so that there are no problem come from the students because they are students and they are more technologically well versed than us. So there are some options that I explained to you. So meeting settings, so lock meeting. So if I enable this option once after the meeting has started, so nobody can enter, the latecomers cannot enter through this. Next, waiting room. When I enable this waiting room, as soon as the participants, when they enter inside, they cannot come directly or join inside. So the host has to admit. So if I enable this option, waiting room, so it comes to the participants page. So there will be options, admit each and every person. We can choose whom we have to admit or whom we cannot admit inside. So this is share screen. So allow participants to share screen. If I disable, then I am in safer side. Otherwise, the students themselves, they themselves will share their own screen and then show some unwanted or funny videos, which they do. rename themselves. So once the participants enter inside, they can rename themselves. Okay. Show non-video participant. This already we had seen. Next option is sharing button. So when I click over this share button, so these all these options I get. So I can share from Microsoft OneDrive, Google Drive, Box, and then I can share from my phone the photos or the documents or web URL or bookmark or the whole entire screen or share whiteboard. This whiteboard option is like as in the classroom we use Blackboard. So instead of Blackboard, he can use whiteboard here. So that option also we have. We can write and explain to the students whatever we want or convey to the students. So this is the whiteboard option. When I click over this whiteboard, share whiteboard, so this option comes. So this is the entire screen. By using your finger, you can write. So when I click this, I'll get options. Pen. Okay, I take the pen. And then there is a smart recognition. From here, just when you click smart recognition, using this pen I can write as we are writing on the Blackboard classroom. So here just if I write just draw any upward lines, whichever way I like, it recognizes and it makes A plus B. When I enable this option like this, you can write. For example, let me show here how to share. So this is whiteboard. I have taken pen from here. So like this I can write. Okay, and then if I want to erase it, I can erase. Oh, it disappeared. Very good. Even if I want to save, I can also save all those things. So this is one option. Okay. Next, and we are going to check. Next option is photo. I can also share photos from files or album, files from album or Android doc or drive photos from your mobile phone. So here I have shared a photocopy of the worksheet which I had prepared. So here also I can take pen and then I can also write whatever I want to do, I can do here. So the children also, the participants also, they can write over this. So I can ask the students to write, so they can pick up the pen from the whiteboard and then they can also write it here over this. So there are some options. So I can take pen or spotlight is there as I'm using this red color spotlight. I can highlight and if I want I can erase it here. Students they can pick up the pen and then they can write. So you can give chances to the students one by one. You can call out their names or online and you can tell them to write and then you can correct. So real time it happens all these things. So this is the front page and during the meeting if you had after 40 minutes when the meeting gets over so you can start a new meeting. The new meeting is scheduled, so this is how new meeting starts and then you click invite. So when you click invite again it comes like add invite is via email like that. You can copy to clipboard and send it to the students and then they can use. And then as at last if you want to end the meeting, so you can end the meeting for all and then you can also leave the meeting by assigning someone as a host. So this is the overall picture about how to use Zoom basic mobile version app as a teacher to teach during this lockdown period. And you can also share by sharing screen. You can also share videos, animations, and etc. I hope it has done a better job. So let us see the next class. Thank you. Bye bye. I hope it will be useful to everyone. Bye bye.